Run before a magnificent crowd. The starter on his stand. All in. There'll be an almighty roar from the crowd too when they jump. The lights are on. Racing in the cup. Turner Glow, Jack Daniels broke quickly. So did Boardwalk Lady. But 𝐏𝐿𝐴 from the inside, hunted out of the gates, is going to look for the front with Smoky Darlin, and also driving through shortly after Half Your Luck. Nice timing's going to be up in the first half, and so's Victory Morn. Rogan Josh settling on the inside of King of Saxony. Westtown 3 deep as they start to settle. Then New Logic and In Name Only. Turner Glow Trap very wide with Master Touch. Only a modest speed on here as they run down the riverside of the course the first time. Then the little mare 𝐏𝐿𝐴 strikes swiftly. Blind Ambition, the tail ender, coming up towards the turn at the 2400 mark, and Davies has 𝐏𝐿𝐴 just in front of the mare Boardwalk Lady. A length away on the inside to Half Your Luck, settling nicely in the early stages. Victory Morn close handy in the lime green cap. The favourite caught out 4 deep, Jack Daniels. He's pulling his way forward here against Jockey. He's probably going to be up much closer to them than he wanted to be in the early stages. They're being followed back on the inside by Rogan Josh, then Baptisto getting into the field. Nice timing is next. He's trying to keep him one off the rail. King of Saxony's on the inside, coming up the straight for the first time. Harvey's been able to get Westtown into the field. Turner Glow's outside of him 3 deep. Over on the inside then in the blue and red colours In Name Only, followed by New Logic. Master Touch tracking Turner Glow and Baptisto. Strike Swiftly is next, then 𝐏𝐿𝐴 on the rail, and Blind Ambition last of all as they go up onto the turn which takes them out of the home straight. Now they've climbed the Ascot Hill the first time round, and they're at Beckett's Gate. 1800 metres to go. Jack Daniels has gone to the front, the favourite now the leader. 3/4 of a length the break. Second Boardwalk Lady. 𝐏𝐿𝐴 on the fence third, but settling okay. Victory Morn is fourth, and Half Your Luck's on the fence running fifth. They're being followed by Smoky Darlin in the red and orange jacket. She's had a nice run off the speed at the 1600. Rogan Josh has come off the rail. King of Saxony's on his inside. Nice timing 3 deep. 1.5 further back is the 3-year-old Baptisto, and outside of him Turner Glow In Name Only's on the rail as the tempo goes on in the back. They're being followed by Westtown. Harvey's biding his time, being followed by Master Touch. 𝐏𝐿𝐴's on the rail. Third from last is Strike Swiftly, then New Logic, and still the tail ender Blind Ambition. About 15 lengths off the leader as they go back to where they started in the cup, and Boardwalk Ladies laying down the gauntlet to Jack Daniels, and Victory Morn's going to take them both on. Victory Morn, the son of the former Perth Cup winner Fizam's gone to the lead at the 900 metres mark, raced a length in front of Boardwalk Lady 𝐏𝐿𝐴. Over on the outside to nice timing. Westtown is starting to sneak into the race with Rogan Josh. Jack Daniels has got pushed right back to be worse than midfield. He looked to be gone. Then Master Touch running into the race strongly, followed further back on the outside by 𝐏𝐿𝐴 and King of Saxony, then Baptisto. Well back to Turner Glow. They're being followed by In Name Only. The favourite's going to run near enough to last as they come onto the bend. 500 metres out, and the leader Victory Morn by a length and a half to nice timing. 1.5 to Rogan Josh, switching around the heels of nice timing. 𝐏𝐿𝐴's battling away. Harvey's hard at work on Westtown. Then Master Touch, Baptisto, King of Saxony's run a bit of a race. They turn the bend. Victory Morn, the chestnut with the blaze first for home. Nice timing's trying to wear him down. Rogan Josh is next, and King of Saxony first up is starting to run at them. King of Saxony's coming at Victory Morn. King of Saxony's hit the lead. Rogan Josh, Victory Morn. It's King of Saxony, Rogan Josh, King of Saxony in front. Rogan Josh diving. What a performance by JJ Miller. He's won the cup first up with King of Saxony. Rogan Josh second, Photo third. In Name Only flying through on the inside with Victory Morn. Then came New Logic, Blind Ambition, Baptisto, 𝐏𝐿𝐴, nice timing, 𝐏𝐿𝐴. Followed further back in the field by Master Touch, Smoky Darlin. Half Your Luck, Strike Swiftly. Westtown didn't see out the journey. Turner Glow, the favourites put in a shocker, Jack Daniels, and Boardwalk Lady is last in the BMW Perth Cup of 1999, and I've never seen a training performance like it.
Well, JJ Miller has produced a miracle here at Ascot. First up, King of Saxony has come through to win the 1999 BMW Perth Cup. They said he couldn't be done. Well, he's proved them all wrong today. The great trainer, former jockey, is now celebrating a Perth Cup victory, and that is one of the most remarkable feats, as Darren said, in racing, not just in WA, but in Australia. The numbers 3, 4, 18, 13 and 10. And let's check them as they round the home turn. Victory Morn was travelling quite well, but they started to come at her with nice timing. And then out about 4 deep with that purple cap on, here comes King of Saxony. A flashing run. Rogan Josh was amongst them as well. Terrific effort by it with Troy Turner. But Stephen Miller riding for dear life in the shadows of the post. A bob of the head, and he's got up by that margin. What a wonderful effort. Round the home turn, Victory Morn with that lime green cap. Nice timing after it. And then as they pan across, the run coming from King of Saxony. And that is quite a remarkable effort from a horse that has not had a run in the lead up to this race. And there he is, Stephen Miller. About this point, he'd realised that he's got the race won. There it is, just a little wave of the whip. And delighted. That is the margin, courtesy of CFM, the photo finish. And the margin, no more than ahead. Let's go down to what would be, and who will be, a jubilant trainer, JJ Miller. He's just escaped the grasp of David McGrath, a little bit emotional at this stage. But he's got every reason to be. We have looked at this field time and time again, and King of Saxony, despite its class, most thought would struggle to capture this major prize. And look at the Miller family, they'll be delighted with this. It really is a triumph for this great racing family in WA. Stephen Miller, well, there'll be some tears, I'm sure, shed. And there he is, JJ's out there with that broad cap on, and he will be absolutely delighted. He said he could win. No one believed him, but he has, and that is a remarkable training feat. Returning to scale, the winner of this year's Perth Cup, and this is just from the home turn. Look at that crowd, line 10 deep, watching the concluding stages of the Perth Cup. And there's the run from King of Saxony, the purple cap of Stephen Miller coming through. Rogan Josh did come very late, a terrific effort by it. But just over the final 10 or 15 metres, it really was riding for life stuff for Stephen Miller. Rogan Josh with Troy Turner. His day will come, but for the moment, this horse has stunned WA Racing by winning the BMW Perth Cup over 3,200 metres. Coming out of barrier 3, it has won. And just like the railway, an upset, $25.40 and $6.60. Rogan Josh at $2.60. Victory Morn at $6.10. The Quinella, $89.90. The trifecta, $4,867.40. Some value there. And, well, there's no smile there at the moment. But Stephen Miller will be a very, very happy man as he talks to David McGrath.
SJ, they said you couldn't do it. You couldn't win a cup first up. You're just proving them all wrong.
Yeah, well, Dave, I knew one thing about it. I was on the best horse in the race. I've only been on him once this preparation, and I knew Johnny would have him at his top, you know. I knew there's no way with Johnny to race the horse if he didn't think the horse could be very competitive. And, you know, sat down and watched a couple of films with Johnny yesterday, and I think if he had rode him, he probably would have won by 4. But, you know, it was a bloody great, very great pleasure to win it.
He settled beautifully. Did you think you had them covered on the turn?
Yeah. West Town started dropping back a bit on me. And once I got him out into the clear, he sort of went to him, and then he got a hit across the head with a whip. I think it sort of stopped him in his tracks a bit, but I knew he'd wind to him, you know. He's
pretty good. What could he have been if he hadn't have been injured?
Well, mate, I was racing for the Melbourne Cup, and, you know, we were very confident the horse would run a big race in the Melbourne Cup.
And JJ's a freak trainer.
Oh, a real freak.
Congratulations, Stephen. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
The winning jockey in this year's BMW Perth Cup, Stephen Miller, and King of Saxony is the winner, stunning the field here to get the major part of the prize money, $350,000. We'll take a break from Ascot and return with more.